is it a surprise?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So you never saw it coming?
No, I had no idea.
I'm very glad I could do that. I'm very glad that she can be in a safe place for another year.
I don't think we can feel really bad for these people. Quite honestly, I feel bad for us at times.
And a lot of time goes into the work that we're doing here. But there's a lot of conversations leading up to it. And half the time it's just, I miss you. And when you get to see him again, it's like seeing family again. So thank you guys for coming.
You've been staying up late at night.
Just
tired.
here's a napkin.
Been wearing them out.
That's not it. I know, man. I know.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
This is the best birthday ever. Now I'm gonna hold all my friends to have me a birthday party like this every year.
How old are you?
I am 50 something. 3, 4, 2, something like that.
Was it a surprise to you?
Was what?
A surprise?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nikki. Oh.
Nikki? Oh.
Yes. That's it. Yay, okay, what?
What is it, a surprise?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, he said we had an assortment of desserts coming, not a cake and birthday cake. That was amazing.
So you never saw it coming?
No, I had no idea.
Okay, but you remember it was a birthday?
Well, yeah. I remembered it was my birthday.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm not gonna tell. I was 22. 22. That's why. 21.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I know it's a big deal. Yeah.
What are we doing? Are we leaving?
El Delicious.
Oh, I thought they were going to get the salamander.
Oh no, he's just hanging out on the roof. He's not going anywhere.
Eating some bugs.
Watch it, see that bug.
Get her done. Looking at the loud ass.
Oh, wait a minute. He might eat that ball.
It's really close.
All right, wonderful. My favorite experience so far has been
Top two. Just so you know.
top two for sure. Just getting off the plane and feeling embraced at the Jomo Kenyatta Airport. You know, it's very welcoming. You know, I was picked up on time. You know, so I felt very comfortable by that. You know, going to the Stanley Hotel and the hotel's was very intimate. But then my most second experience that I had was going to the market. You know, finding my lines too. You know, and really just seeing like the marketplace and really negotiating. You know, and meeting the senior warrior of the community. It was great. And for him to be able to just talk to me, embrace me.
That's awesome.
And then, but I was also able to live to give. I gave some roses out there to some of the, villagers like that. So they were surprised. Yeah, I come here bearing gifts.
Dropping rose petals.
Absolutely. So
That's why you're Roosevelt.
I love it.
thank you, Libby. So,
I mean, there's just so many great experiences that I've had on this trip. I almost got kidnapped. Like the first night I was here at the little market. What was it called? Love? The market?
The city market.
The city market. I almost got kidnapped. She saved my life. Just getting to the schools and getting to meet the students it was very humbling for me, and it's just such an experience. I loved it, and I just sat in the bus crying half the day, which is cool. You know, it's just 'cause it makes me emotional because my kids are the same age as these children that are going to school, and it just hits you hard, you know.
So for me, the two best things, or my two most favorite, probably the first elementary school when I got off the stage and all of the little ones just surrounded me, squealing and giggling and like touching me, you know, and we're like, I just got it's like, oh my god, it's so cute. Yeah, and then being on the bus with all of you, like, you guys are just incredible, and I am thrilled to be on this journey with you guys.
One of my favorite things was the Maasai village, just because I really appreciate the culture that they're trying to maintain over several thousands and thousands of years. And it's something that we don't have a lot in the United States, you know. I mean, we have our family, we have our culture, but not like that. Not like that. And it was just really sweet for me, and that they were welcoming to us. You know, a tribe like that, just welcoming visitors to come in was just really special too. And then there's so many things. I mean, the second thing is that we went to that primary school and found out that all of the teachers were volunteers. Like, for somebody to spend their day volunteering to teach children and to be there, and they were amazing. Like, they were dancing with them and playing jump rope with them and playing soccer with them and singing songs with them. Like, their heart was really there for the children, which was just so incredibly precious. And being on this bus with all these people who, personally, I'm surprised that we haven't gotten to a crazy fight with these many people. You know, and for so many hours, and all basically type A people, and I can love every single one of you, which is not common, by the way. Like, there's always, anyway, type A people, or this many, to all get along all of the time, basically. And even when we argue, it wasn't really an argument, you know. It's so special to me.
Firstly, I don't know what to say, because it's like I'm living in a dream that in my generation I've never been here. I've never had such thing. I've never think about it. I met this team 2 years ago, Fegan, Isabel. We didn't know much at school, but the urge within me, I started following everyone who came to that keynote tour. I felt motivated. I've been following you all days. There's a group that's called Los Angeles Tribune. I don't know if you know that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We know it.
I do attend all those meetings. They are always middle of the night in my blanket. I meet. There's a time, it was a surprise. Annabelle was a speaker, and I remember, and I said, "Yeah, do you remember me from Kissi University?" She was like, "Yeah, it's you, and you remember us." From that day, the feeling about this family changed. The way she owned me from that day. I got Jim Paul. Jim Paul has been helping me every day. He has taken me like his son. That's why when I'm like this, the way I was given this heart, I've not removed from. Even when I sleep, I just think of Jim Paul. All my social media, I talk about Jim Paul. You are very kind. When I didn't have much time to talk to Fegan because we didn't know each other that much. But I used to follow him. He didn't know me, but I know him. So when miracles happened, he replied to my text and he told me that, "Ian, we are coming to Kissi University." I promise you, from that day till now, I've never had the same sleep. I don't sleep. I've been working to make it happen. He pushed me. Ian, make it happen. When I meet people, I've been in school, I've been meeting the dean of students to people I never thought I could meet, and I'll tell them the goodness about you. I tell them, this is the team. This is the team you need in this school. I am a beneficiary of the same. So I really felt guilty that if I'm the person I received their meeting with them, they motivated me, they empowered me, and who I am from. I don't know. Even in my wildest dream, I could not be thinking what I'm here right now. But here I am, sitting in such place.
Thank you.
What can I explain? I'm so much enchanted, and I pray that. By the way, I know everyone here. Everyone might just literally conversation 2 minutes. He buy me a bicycle. What? How? Something I could never think of. Your family, have Nick here, have Alexis here. Isabel, we met, gave me a very hug. You own me, you have owned me. When you try to eat, I move away. Tell her, come, where are you out? Come and sit with us. It's like, okay, fine. I don't much. I pray that what you are doing, there are challenges. But I was talking to Fagan, challenges make us strong. What you are doing, service to humanity, that's only what matters. You are doing it for yourself. Let us not give up, and I pray that all is well, and my future is within your hands. I know I'm going to have a very good future, and I will tell so many people that I have a team. I tell them I have a team.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think he needs a minute.
David,
Yeah.
give him a minute.
We're all here for you. Yeah, we're all here for you.
We understand. We understand.
I'm so glad that
Yeah.
you're in for life.
We understand, man. I get it. I get it. I totally get it.
You can stand up late at night.
just-
I'm tired.
Here's a napkin.
Been wearing them out.
That's not it. I know, man. I know.
I really enjoyed the first school that we went to. When we walked out on that stage and all those kids went crazy, I was like, wow, that was really, really awesome for me. And then afterwards, when I got to interface with the young students and hang out in the audience, and that was really, really powerful. And my second, I don't know about favorite, because there's a lot of really favorites, but my second most powerful experience was when I gave those blind young ladies that iPad. That was really powerful, and I feel that it really will make a difference in their lives.
A favorite of mine is the work that we're doing here is so impactful, and there's so many different ways we can talk about what we're doing here. We're going to schools, we're doing service projects, we're helping out a community, but it doesn't get down to the heart of what it is that we're doing until you're here. And so my favorite moment is when all of you have that individual epiphany of, oh, this is what it is to do the work. Because then it's not just me stuck in that feeling anymore. We're all really trauma bonding a little bit. Putting in the late nights and crazy last minute changes. But my second favorite is when I get to reconnect with my friends again here. It's not just business relationships that we're making. It's not just community leaders that we're talking to. It's the lasting friendships. And a lot of time goes into the work that we're doing here. But there's a lot of conversations leading up to it. And half the time it's just, I miss you. And when you get to see them again, it's like seeing family again. So thank you guys for coming.
Well, I can't follow that. Oh man, it's hard. It's hard to pick two. I mean, it goes without saying, you are absolutely my first favorite thing about this. I've known you guys for over a decade, and we've always sort of danced around doing something. You know what I mean? We've always said, yes, but when, or yes, but what, or how can we, right? And the fact that we're here with so many like-minded individuals that just want to exact global change and make the world a better place, with the guise of business on it, sure, but it's about making the difference. And I think that that's really what called me to doing this. And to coming with you, and it's been very impactful, and I'm very happy that I did. Yeah. Second, I don't know if it's my favorite thing, but it was probably an impactful thing because it definitely got me to cry. I'm not going to cry because I can't follow those two, but I might cry. It's when I was at the elementary school or the primary school, and they were so happy to just have somebody to play soccer with. Bad soccer, but we were just playing and having fun and running around for 80 minutes ish, and then we went straight to serving them. We went straight to serving them a cup of rice water with I don't know, what was it, an apple flavor? It was it was porridge, but it wasn't. And I was serving them food that I would not even serve to my kids. That was something. But they were so happy, and they were so grateful, and they were just happy that we were there and that we cared. And I will literally always remember that moment.
Wow. I mean, there are so I know. There are so many things that have happened. I've done so many things in my life, and this year in general has been a lot of firsts. And this one's definitely been a lot more firsts. I have to say, when we went to the all-girls school, it was my second day, and they were in the blue. Yeah, when I got on stage and they screamed, and were I felt like a boy band back when NSYNC was popular. I was like, this is how they feel. And then they just started screaming and then doing this hoo 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 or whatever they did. That was the most overwhelming feeling ever. That pierced my heart. And to be quite frank, that first day right before, that was the first time I'd ever spoken to a crowd in my life in that regard. I've been on, in front of cameras and things like that and done interviews, but to actually do a speech or a talk that had a real message that I felt like I had to prepare for and wanted to really make sure hit home for them, that was the second time speaking. And so to have that kind of acceptance and just love, that was really impactful. The second one is that the elementary school where we took the Awesome City bus that had the cool music. I had such a great time on that bus. when we got there. I love that bus so much. I was like, I feel like I'm in my own car, like with my own soundtrack right now. I was like, this is public transportation. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and when we got to that school, and Raisa and I went into this little first graders, one of them took my hand and like did not let go at one point when we were like trying to take pictures with all each other. And I just remember feeling her hand in mine, and she just did not let go. And I just felt so like connected at that moment, and felt just like the awe and enchantment of that little girl. And I think that really that made me feel really special. So yeah, those are my two.
So favorite is a choice word that I will tell you I have none. This is a place of despair and anger and frustration, and I saw it firsthand. The two things that really stand out are these kids are 3-4 years old. And they wear a bracelet. And I haven't cried in 8 years, and this place has brought me to tears a handful of times. They wear a bracelet, and it gets scanned, and if they don't have money, they don't eat. Period. That's it. End of the line. They go to the next. I don't know how humanity can act like this, but they're doing it. I've come to tears so many times because these people are amazing. They're loving to the bottom of their heart. They'll give you their shirt off their back, and they're so hurt, and they're so disadvantaged, and it's I'm sorry. It's just really hard to talk about something that we're gonna go back and we're not going to see these struggles every day and day in and day out, and it's heart-wrenching. These people are very broken, but I will say maybe something favorite about this whole situation is their love and compassion and heart that they have is beyond belief. They really do have the greatest heart I've ever seen in my life. These people have been beaten down and ran out, and they're still living, and it's eye-opening, it's shocking, and above all, it's just sad.
So this is our fourth trip in 3 years. So it's interesting to see how every group is different, and there's different ways to sort of like think about it and feel about it, and measure it or quantify it.
What's the KPI on that? Sorry.
But you all, I think, are probably the most talented group we've ever had. Like the amount of like background and experience and just like God-given talent. Me and Isabel talking about it. And so what's kind of gone along with that is some of my most favorite parts are because of that. For example, there's a travel advisory, guys. If it was up to the U.S., none of us would be here, okay? They literally said, we recommend no American right now goes together. This is the first time we've ever did that. And every single one of you guys still came. And not only did you come, I never had the testicular fortitude to take my group and put them on a public transportation. And the fact that you guys all did that. So here we got a travel advisory. And we got a blind woman. And we say, yeah, this seems like the right time to go walking through the city and take public transportation.
And then we got kicked
And
off the bus.
I was so impressed with all of you. Like that was one of my most favorite things. But it's just because of the type of human beings you are, how brave you guys are, your sense of adventure. It's almost like you never really thought twice about it. It was just like, we're gonna go and we're gonna do these things. The second most favorite thing, and this is something we've never done before, but it really fit this group, was to go into the elementary schools and have you guys work in the classroom. And it's interesting how these things come to be. You know, everything that's happened in Kenya, it's just because it's an idea that's come to me, it's an idea that's come to Isabel. It is that intuition, it is that divine inspiration, whatever you want to call it. And on this trip, if those are my two favorite things, those weren't planned things. Those were never going to happen. Not because I was against it, I just never thought of it. And so I'm glad that you guys have trusted us to kind of roll with the punches and kind of, okay, what's the next adventure? And it's only because of that we got to do my two favorite things, which was one, doing the bus transport, and two, going into elementary schools. And seeing you all in your element was so much fun. Some of you, I think it comes quite naturally to you, but some of you it doesn't. You know, and so to see that kind of force you out of your shell a little bit or do some things, I just absolutely love seeing it. The transformation part, personally, is the most rewarding part to me. If you come and you're the same when you leave, which is almost impossible, but if you come and you're anywhere near the same way you left, like, I feel like I failed. And I got to admit, after the first couple of days, like, I didn't feel like we were really kind of getting to the moments. You know, the schools weren't quite right, the groups weren't quite right. We just, you know, we were just coming to the right thing. And it wasn't until, you know, probably Wednesday, when the Moist School of Girls, that just it really started to change, and then just started to change really fast, right? Wednesday was amazing, and then Thursday got even better, right? So we'll share some more things tomorrow, and I want to get more of your personal stories, and I want you guys to have an opportunity to anchor some things. So there's things that are rolling around in your hearts and in your head, and when you put words to them, you can anchor those things. And we can't do things that we forget. If we have forgotten, we can never implement them. So I really love helping people anchor what you're learning so that it stays with you, so it's not going to just be a blip on the radar. It can be something that can stick with you through the coming days and weeks and months, and that transformation can really become a transmutation. A lot of people talk about, the butterfly transforms. It doesn't really transform. Transmutation means it can never go back to what it was before. People can be transformed and they can shift right back into whoever they were before. When that caterpillar becomes a butterfly, the most true definition, it's transmutation. And that's what I just want for all of you. I want you to change in such an impactful way. You can no longer be the person you were before you got on that plane and came to Kenya. And I have never found another place in all the world that I could do these types of things with such talented people like you that has the greatest chance of really helping you transmutate. So in the spirit of Mike, I'm going to make you all mutants. Was that joke timed just the right way? I was getting too serious, too heavy?
No.
Was that good? I give you a little humor there? But on a more serious note, Ian just gave me my new favorite thing. Some of you guys know that I didn't lose one, but I lost two sons last year. One of my sons would have been 21 this year. Another one of my sons would have been 14. Two of them died within 30 days. Sometimes I just try to calculate the odds of that and wrap my brain around that. And I don't know why it is, but when I come here and I see young men like Ian, I think of what I hoped my son would become. I hope they would have become someone just like Ian. Somebody that led with their heart, that took risks, that worked hard. So Ian, I hope I don't look that old. But you could be my son. You could be my son, Ian. And when I see people like you, it gives me a lot of hope. And yes, there's a lot of horrible things here, but I'll tell you what, we do not have a monopoly on happiness. And we've seen a lot happier people here than you're going to see back home. So no matter how much despair or how hard things look, I don't think we can feel really bad for these people. Quite honestly, I feel bad for us at times. But Ian, what you said tonight was my new favorite part of this whole trip. You might be the whole reason we're here. When I designed Kenya, I wanted all of us to have certain experiences, but my goal was to have the transformation and transmutation that you're having right now. You're the reason we're here. And we've always taken people on the bus with us. And I didn't know who it was going to be. And then you came into our lives, and I challenged you to put everything aside and for you to come on the bus with us. And I know that wasn't easy for you, but it's because you took that risk, you're here with us now. So I know you're going through a lot of feelings, and it's okay to be not okay. But I think of you like a brother, and I think of you like a son. So we're going to wrap up here, and we don't need to be in a huge hurry, but you got to get up early tomorrow and stuff. So we'll start heading over to the bus, and it's a pretty quick ride back. This is a really magical place.
I had the opportunity to at least change one girl's life. She was going to be sent home because she didn't have enough money to pay for school. And I talked to her, and I asked her a couple questions, and she said that her mother only makes about 250 shillings a week, and that's about $2.50 to $3 US. It costs $570 to put them through school for a year, and if she was sent home, the chances of her being raped or trafficked would be quite high. And I'm very glad I could do that. I'm very glad that she can be in a safe place for another year. That's my favorite moment of this trip. Thank you.